Bobby, you're based.
Bobby.
Based on what?
Based on what, Bobby?
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Bobby? Have you seen The Lighthouse, Bobby?
Now that's Kino,
No,
Bobby.
that's Kino, Bobby.
I can hear everything your chair does.
We have to get non-squeaky chairs.
Come on, guys, make mine squeak. Come on. Come on. For once, mine doesn't squeak.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
That's just you yourself. Should we just sit on the floor?
Based on what? Alright.
What you watching there, Bobby?
Oh, you wouldn't like it, Dad.
Oh, I like the new kind of stuff that's been coming out lately.
Okay, here goes.
And then the Avengers Endgame theme song plays. This is just toilet.
This is just toilet noises, Bobby.
What the hell? This is just toilet noises.
This isn't a bit we rehearsed
This
like
isn't...
3 hours ago.
Yeah, it was 3 hours ago. This isn't based. Now, here's a Kino film, Bobby. A Kino film like The Joker. Have you seen Kino films like Parasite, Bobby?
No, Dad, I just watched Avengers.
Bobby, that is not Kino. That boy ain't Kino.
That boy, he just ain't Kino.
That boy ain't Kino.
I'll tell you. Alright, my name, hello. Welcome to the Castpod podcast. My name is... Huh?
What?
My name is...
Slim Shady? Slim Shady,
God, I can
baby.
hear everything that Ched
Shut the
does.
up!
My name is, Austin, also known as, you tell me, what else am I known as?
Lanky Kong.
Lanky Kong, Matt from Matt and Ryan Super Mega.
Yeah, you're Matt from Super Mega and I'm Ryan from Super Mega. One's a line and one's a circle.
Yeah.
That's the Let's Player dynamic though. Line and circle. With Game Grumps, it was Aaron was the line and what was his name? The Jew.
Aaron was not a line.
No.
Aaron was the circle.
No,
Dan...
the other Jew, the old Jew.
Oh yeah. Okay, they changed.
They
places
changed Jews.
as time went on.
They swapped out one Jew for another Jew. It's really weird.
They swapped out.
A line in a circle for a line in another line.
But then, hence making the other line a circle. What was his name?
You call it Aaron from
Jontron.
Are you calling Aaron from Game Grumps fat?
No.
Because you said he turned from a line to a circle.
Comparatively.
Comparatively. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good save.
No,
I like that. I like that save.
That was a Kino save.
That was a Kino save.
So I used to be Aaron from Game Grumps when Jontron was still around. So it was I'm Aaron. That makes you Jontron.
Yeah. Minus the Jewish part.
And then fast forward a few years.
I am circumcised though, so
yeah.
Is that 1/15th Jew?
Fast forward a few years. Now I'm Dan and you're Aaron from Game Grumps.
Yeah.
How times have changed.
Do you think if you're circumcised, you're considered a culture vulture among Jewish people?
I don't know, but anyway, my name is Austin, also known as Dan or Aaron from Game Grumps, as well as my actual other alien Skeeter or Mozzquito. I don't fucking know.
Mozzie.
Follow me on Twitch.
Follow me on Twitch. Link
And
in
Twitter.
the description.
Twitter.com.
If you're watching this right now, I'm streaming on Twitch.
What the fuck is your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Luca.
Also known as what's your name? Suspicious Sprat?
Suspicious Spread.
Suspicious
But I think you need to cut that part out because then that technically doxes me, doesn't it?
You've been doxed.
I've been doxed.
Oh, what's the end of that?
How about that coronavirus?
How about that coronavirus?
That shit sucks.
Sure do. I have to live with you during isolation.
I keep to myself reasonably.
Yeah.
More than usual.
More than usual, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm more fortunate than you, and I can just kind of work from home.
Yeah, I can't make burgers at home.
No,
Well, I can make
I
burgers
mean, you
at
can't
home.
make burgers at home. You're just too lazy to.
Well, I just can't. I don't get paid for it. It costs me money.
It costs you money to
Yeah.
make burgers at home.
'Cause, you know,
We also don't have like a deep fryer and like a proper like grill top. I guess if you use the barbecue outside.
yeah, maybe one day I'll have a marketable skill that isn't, you know, being expendable.
Is that a skill?
I guess it's a skill that only some people have. So.
I suppose we're better off than other people though. At least we still have jobs.
Mm.
Fuck me. So many people lost jobs. This is pretty. I mean, I've enjoyed working from home. I find it harder to be
Focused.
I suppose, like, I'm getting better as time is passing now. Like, I'm being able to sit down and just kind of zone in. But like, it's still kind of like because the way my entire time I've been alive for the whole 21 years.
That was a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, oh, cheers to that. Yeah. That's so fucking loud. Look at the audio peak.
Yeah.
I guess.
But when I'm working, you're sitting in the living room with your dick out playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's what you're used to, I guess. Like, I mean, if you're one of the people that, you know, read all the textbooks at school and, you know, did all the homework, then I'm sure you'd have a fine time working it from home.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
Neither did I. So, like, I imagine people, you know, change states or move cities for university that have, like, they could work from home pretty easily.
Yeah.
But, pardon me.
Yeah, the way my brain works is I go to work and then I come home to relax. So if I'm home, my brain's like, hey, you should be relaxing right now. But obviously.
Well, it'd be a very, it seems a little hard, like, it's probably a lot easier to, like, really train yourself.
Yeah.
To get into with just a bit of consistency, you'd be able to, like,
well, yeah,
flip into it.
Like I said, like, as this week has been coming along, it's been becoming easier and easier to kind of sit down and focus.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of the week.
Especially since you finally, quote unquote,
have my work computer.
Yeah, when your actual workplace was shut down or locked down, you brought a work computer home with you, so now it more effectively connects with
like
your workflow.
there's no Netflix downloaded or like there's no games on this, so it's not like I can just be like, oh, I'll just open up Minecraft. There's only like Photoshop.
I'm gonna wait for this email from my boss. I'll just play Minecraft in a second.
just until I get the email, and then it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You're like, oh shit!
Oh shit! My boss it only like I had Minecraft open for 5 minutes, and my boss like messaged me back, but you know I didn't get back to him for the next 6 hours because I was making an epic castle in Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I was like, oh sorry boss, I took a massive shit.
Sorry boss, I was playing Animal Crossing on the Nintendo Switch.
No worries.
We've been pumping like a decent amount of hours in that game now.
Yeah.
I think you've pumped in probably
a lot more.
Double what I've pumped in, but that's just because time.
Time, like, yeah, it's double because of what time. It's like, also, yeah, so, for, like, I guess context is my system, and I did buy the game, I suppose, but we're still, like, in a share household.
Yeah.
So.
It's communist.
It's a communist society, whereas I bought it, but, like, still got the thing where, yeah, I am the one in charge of continuing the town's progress.
Yeah, that too. Which is so, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. I guess we'll get back to, like, the whole limitations things in future, but, like, I didn't really, like, I'd been playing the GameCube version on my computer for a bit, like, noticing, like, oh, it's all, like, you know, old stuff. There's, like, there's a few limitations there, because, you know, the first entry into the thing. I guess
on the GameCube.
And even then, because the original was on the SNES, actually the N64, and then the newest one, like the one they ported over to America, was on the GameCube. They already ironed out some of the quality of life changes, but even then, it was still like a pain in the ass to play. Some people would find, or like some of the things.
Well, it's a very different game, I think. Any Animal Crossing, not just the latest one. Like, you're not meant to, you know, sit down and play it all day.
Holy shit, it's really sensitive. I just had myself gulp.
You know, you're not meant to sit down and play Animal Crossing all day. You're meant to like.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a.
You're meant to play like maybe an hour a day.
Yeah.
Like not even that possibly. Yeah. It's just like I've woken up. I'll quickly, you know, catch some butterflies and sell them to Tom Nook, and then I'll go to work and I'll come home.
Your morning routine, like how like before work, when
a cup of coffee, cereal, and
Yeah,
an
cup
hour
of
of Animal
coffee.
Crossing.
You fucking bathe. Jack off maybe. I don't know.
If you've got time.
If you've got time, and have a coffee, and then sit down, play some Animal Crossing, and then go to work. Like it gets you into the Zen state, and like it really gets into there. But then obviously like, because I'm a PC gamer.
Because you're a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
And you at one point spent the whole day playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah. But then my other reason obviously because I'm now in quarantine, I can't see my significant other, and this is a what's it called?
A good way of hanging out with her virtually.
Yeah, it's a what's it called? It's a fucking substitute for it. There we go.
Oh, yeah,
definitely. And it does make a very good substitute because for a game where you just hang out together.
Yeah, it's a hangout / chill game.
Yeah.
Like if they added more like co-op or like online features, it would just be kind of VR chat with chores.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've played Animal Crossing pretty much throughout my entire life, but I think I played the GameCube one, and then I played whatever the city one was called. But I played a decent amount of Animal Crossing.
Wild World or something? No, that wasn't. No, it was like City Life or Let's Go to the City.
I think it was Let's Go to the City.
Which was that'd be ours, yeah, because we're part of PAL, so yeah, it was Let's Go to the City.
It was the one on the Wii, pretty much.
I have no idea.
But yeah, I played original Animal Crossing for like a little bit, and then I played a lot of Let's Go to the City. Let's Go to the City was cool because when you went to the city, there was one spot that was, what was it? There was a shoe shiner in the city, so you could get your shoe shine. This guy would be like, telling you stories and fucking all this fucking shit.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
We should do a Let's Play on it.
We should do Let's Go to the City, no worries.
Yeah. Not play the new one. Let's play an old Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we'll play the new one.
Let's not be relevant.
Let's be almost relevant. Always off the mark.
Borderline relevant. Yeah, we'll do a Doom Let's Play, but we won't do a Doom Eternal.
We'll do Doom 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll do a Doom 3.
Doom 3, yeah. Oh, because we have that on the Xbox, don't we? Yeah.
I think we do.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting coming in as a first-time player of the game, or first-time quote unquote. It's like dipping your toes into the GameCube version. Or I keep calling it GCN because it's like GameCube North America. Because I don't have a GameCube. I have to emulate it. I swear I didn't emulate it. I didn't do anything illegal. Anyway.
I'm sure eventually we'll have a GameCube. I mean, we've got Xbox, PS2, a 3DS somewhere.
Yeah. There's a cool mod for it as well. You can get HD graphics for the emulated version, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it was getting used to all the old archaic control schemes and interesting stuff like that. But then it's very interesting how stuff changed between then and the most recent installment, from the quote unquote first, because there's 3 versions before, or 2 versions before it even released in America, and then the first American version versus the newest version. It changes in some ways very little, but in other ways quite a lot. The quality of life is better, but not by a high degree. It's very interesting.
For another cold one.
Bring it up to the mic.
Bring it up to the mic. Alright.
Yeah, that was a pretty good crack. Wasn't great. Wasn't the best.
It had a good crack, but a crack.
Yeah.
What would you call that?
It didn't go.
Have you seen those Animal Crossing Doom memes?
Yes.
All pretty fucking good. Yeah, all of them.
I've seen every single one. You can't.
My favorite one is when Doom guy is throwing Isabel in the air and catching her.
Yeah.
Playing that game with her, and then fucking what's it called? And then all the demons show up, and then they just rip and tear.
Yeah.
I want to get a fucking what's it called? I think I've decided that I'm gonna make my house and my character Doom themed.
Yeah, Doom themed.
I just don't know how I'm gonna go about doing it, because I feel like having a helmet design could be difficult.
Yeah.
Unless there's a space helmet that already exists that you could reskin.
Yeah.
But I haven't explored the customization that much. Otherwise, I could just be the guy from Doom 3 and have no helmet on. I don't know though.
They just have a red house with black furniture and stuff like that. Maybe grey, make it look like stone in a way. I don't know.
Well, there's lots of stone furniture, so it wouldn't be that difficult. Well, I was thinking making the inside at least the foyer area, like the science lab, and then all the separate rooms, the hell scape.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that could be kind of cool, but I don't know how much science themed furniture there is. We haven't. The game's only been out for 5 days.
Yeah.
Came out on the 20th.
And yeah, what's it called?
People have been time skipping though.
Well, yeah, we haven't been time skipping.
Yeah, we are strong non-time skipping advocates,
I
or
lie,
duplicating advocates.
Well, I lie, to be honest. I did time skip once just to open up the airport so that I could,
hang out with your girlfriend.
hang out with my girlfriend.
Is that considered a simp move?
I think that's considered a simp move, yeah.
Building a fast forwarding time itself, so an airport could open, so you can hang out with your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's a simp move.
Are you a simp if you have a girlfriend, or are you not a simp though?
That's what I'm unsure about, and I think I think simp has become synonymous with whipped as time has gone on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, is hanging out with you. Because if it's for, from what I understood, it was if it's not your girlfriend and you're trying to get coochie, you're a simp.
Yeah.
But
so the actual meaning behind simp is like, it's the whole the old adage, nice guys finish last kind of thing. Where it's
the
like,
guy that doesn't get pussy.
Well, no, it's about someone who's not like outwardly trying.
But that's what nice guys finish last means. It means they don't get pussy because they finish last. First place gets pussy.
Yeah, well, it differs a bit in that regard because of the whole nice guy thing where it's like if you're just friends with them, maybe they'll notice you. That's the whole idea.
Yeah. So
people are just like trying to be nice and like, I'll send you money. I'll do this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's basically that kind of bruh. But yeah, it was the whole like that whole like adage, but it's like simp has been more specifically like called out. Like it's been a more like it's come out of that whole like stereotype and been tweaked out and then been specified. It's just someone who's like is donating to a Twitch stream and hoping that they'll say their name on Twitch on the stream.
Well, I suppose that's the question. What's worse, a nice guy that always finishes last, or a simp? Like when it comes to the pyramid of men. Would you if you met a simp at a party and you met a nice guy at a party, like who would you theoretically, I suppose, look down on more?
I think a simp is like a more dramatic, like a nice guy. I think.
Well, because to me a simp is like they're desperate for the coochie.
Yeah.
Whereas a nice guy's like, man, I sure hope I get coochie, but like I'm not gonna. Well, I feel like they're one and the same at some degree.
To some degree, yeah, but there's like small differences. But I'm not sure really.
Have you what's it called? Have you seen how many fucking people are like unemployed because of the corona?
The COVID virus.
The COVID virus.
Kobe.
The Kobe.
The Kobe.
Remember when Kobe died?
Yeah.
What sport does Kobe play?
Basketball.
Ooh. All right. You get you pass for now, I suppose.
I pass for now. I only know because it was in the public zeitgeist as Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? Kobe.
I never heard the actual thing, so that's all I know it as.
Yeah. That sucks. Dying in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Really puts a fucking...
Really puts a real spin
really
on the
shits in your day.
Yeah.
Apart from the dying.
Yeah, really shakes things up, like just puts you in a spin. I'm actually making puns about someone's death.
We're watching a lot of, since we've been like contained though, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, like lots of YouTube. Lots of everything really. You've been watching a lot of fucking video essays.
Yeah.
I would even say too many video essays.
Too many essays.
Is there such a
so
thing?
many that the YouTube algorithm has started recommending what everyone else is watching because no one else watches YouTube essays unless they're at home, not doing anything, which is a lot of people.
Yeah, right.
So
especially right now.
All of like the YouTube algorithm is like, fuck, there's people like looking for stuff now, and like all of these untouched old content is being resurfaced.
It's like taking a book out of like an old library.
Like
touch stuff it.
Because everyone's like cleared like the new log, like the new like.
I haven't done that yet.
Well,
I still haven't cleared through my new log.
I don't like usually
I'd
go
say
through
I'm close to it
Hmm.
because I've started getting some video recommendations that are like at the 11th month mark.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But most of them are still 24 hours or newer in my recommendation feed.
My video recommendations, I think it's mainly because I don't honestly watch YouTube as much as I used to in the past.
Yeah.
So when it comes to when the recommendations, simply the Google algorithm just doesn't know what to recommend me for most times.
Yeah.
So every now and then it'll be like, oh, I'll watch that, and then
I'd say your searches are probably a lot more random than mine.
Yeah, but
mine seem to all streamline into like fashion stuff
yeah,
and like a game here or there, but
Yeah.
mainly it's like I'll watch fashion stuff just because that's what I'm into. But you seem to just fucking bing 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 bing.
yeah, it just goes all over the place. To be like, oh, I'll watch a video yesterday. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a top 10 facts about Animal Crossing. So I'll watch
Top 10 dupes.
top 10.
Top 10 items to dupe in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't watch a video
Watch
like
this,
that, though, would you, Austin?
No, I wouldn't. You're right. You're quite correct. I haven't watched a video like that.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
All I know is that.
Let's shake hands.
Ouch, my ass.
Nice. But what else was like watching? Yeah, fucking linguistics and how they synthesize voice in Animal Crossing. Like, there's a difference in the two languages. There's a language for like the Wii version and like the New Leaf version. It's called like BBBs.
Yeah.
BB I think, and then the other versions have animal knees. So it's like different version anyway.
I didn't really notice that. But I guess that falls under the same thing as like what's it called, Simlish.
It is very similar because they localize.
Did you ever see like what was it?
With Katy Perry.
Yeah, the Katy Perry Simlish. Oh my god! Play like an audio of that.
I was playing it for my phone now. I do that.
My god, when that came out, because I think if that was Sims 3, I played that. And I saw that came out, I think that was the point where I stopped playing Sims.
Yeah.
Because I just kind of cringed so hard.
What was
that I was like, I don't know.
What were we watching where they kept getting referenced? Because you must have watched something that I was watching.
Oh, I was watching Funhouse.
Funhouse, that's what it was.
Because they were talking about the Simlish thing, and how they didn't believe that they implemented the Katy Perry's like album into The Sims, and then Katy Perry herself went to the Sims studio in whatever country it's made in, and recorded like her lines in Simlish.
What was it we were watching? I was looking at it reminds me of like I was at a similar time looking at the 2K subsidiaries, and all like the.
Oh, we were looking at all the if the 2K Australia still existed, which it doesn't.
Which it does not. It has not done so for like 5 or so years.
And then that we saw like a whole list of all the 2K studios that used to exist.
Yeah.
And like none of them exist
there's like
now.
There's like 2 in America.
It's 2K China and 2K.
Yeah, 2K and two 2Ks in China.
No, there's just one in China.
No, I think it was actually 2. I was actually unsure. I think there was 2. But apart from that, there was like not many.
No.
I don't even think there was one in the UK.
No, there was one in the UK, but it didn't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense. Like, as you eventually, like, it's easy to just have one studio. Because, like, Google has one studio, one company, don't they? One building.
Yeah.
In
I think there was a rapid
Silicon Valley.
expansion, and I think it was just a different kind of business model they were going for, with lots of different, like, variation in ideas and, like, what's it called? Studios were allowed to come up with their, like, own, like, styles and that kind of stuff.
I do actually really like that idea, though. If you had, like, if you were a big enough game development company, which I don't think there are many.
Say, if you were the only AAA developer in Australia, wouldn't you do something different to the many other companies across the world? Which was what happened to the AAA developers in Australia, is they had to move overseas, was because 2K, before it shut down, was the sole AAA developer in Australia. And so when they shut down, that was it.
Yeah.
There was no work for them. Apart from maybe if they wanted to set up like their own studios, yeah, it's alright. But there was no, like, there's no market for, like, there's no Silicon Valley in Australia.
No. Well, I don't think we're a big enough country to be having Silicon Valleys and shit.
We just don't have an industry.
Yeah. Well, there's
There'd be a very if there was an industry, it'd be very lucrative, but
We don't have any industry.
we don't have any
'cause
industry.
We're so far away from everyone.
no, because we just don't want
And
one.
we don't. Yeah. Well, we're so far away from everyone, and we don't choose to make our own shit, which is odd.
Yeah.
I think as time will pass, especially now with what's currently going on, I think people will start looking to making their own shit just because it's.
It's just like not much of a choice.
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
way, yeah.
Like they'll be forced into doing it. You know what I mean? But like, you know, fucking, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Bobby.
How many times have you jacked off since the official lockdown happened on, what was it, 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Wednesday.
I think it's official Wednesday.
Well, the one where the borders closed. How many times have you masturbated? So since Wednesday midnight, how many times have you beat your meat?
I prefer not to close that information.
That means it's either embarrassingly low or embarrassingly high.
I don't think it's an embarrassingly low when it comes to masturbation counts.
1.
I
It's like
masturbated
1.
once, and it's not embarrassing. It's you've only just masturbated once. That'd be a dream, though.
To masturbate once.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like only masturbating once in your entire life? You're like, yep, that's I've experienced it now.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right, time to get back to work.
It would be so hard to be a one experience kind of guy.
But yeah, what if
Not
you,
like
so yeah, what if it was like just it happened once, but it was like you were like 25. It wasn't like when you were 12.
when you had like raging boners.
Yeah, it was
you
like
decided not to play with it.
yeah, it was like when you're 25, you're like,
I guess I'll try it.
why not?
I'm in quarantine.
I'm in quarantine.
Do you think someone's jacked off for the first time now that they're in quarantine?
I guess some asexuals maybe. I don't know.
They're so bored that they've decided to jerk it.
I don't know.
I've already done the dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
fucking
don't,
whack off.
I guess that's probably not how that works, but like, you can imagine like maybe like I don't know if maybe someone had a discovery while they're in quarantine. They're like, man, I do like sex.
Like you, someone that thinks they're asexual their entire life, and then they're so bored from watching YouTube videos and they've done all their chores that they just decide to watch porn for fun, and then they're like, wait a minute.
There might be like a biological thing, like a really late.
This is kind of making me feel some kind of way.
Man, this
I have an erection.
this Undertale fan art's just really
This Undertale fan art's making me feel some kind of way.
it's the kind of way that I've never quite felt before.
Well, here's the thing though, if you're an asexual, you probably already have experienced Animal Crossing, what's the word? Undertale. Why are you pulling your pants off? Why are you whipping your dick out? Whoa, that's pretty, hey, nice cock.
Damn, nice cock.
I found myself consuming more social media now that I'm in quarantine, more than usual. As a person that does social media for a living, I find myself consuming more social media.
Yeah.
Like I found myself just sitting and watching TikToks, which is like the last. When it comes to like the list of, because I have like I've got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Reddit, the Reddit moment. Like usually, like once I've gone through all those, then I look at TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I've gone through everything so quickly now, it's like then I finally touched the thing that is TikTok.
Yeah.
There's some it's really weird TikTok.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's like really funny stuff, and then but like I'd say like 80% of the time is cringe.
Yeah. It's just TikTok too.
Yeah, TikTok is TikTok.
I don't know.
TikTok more like stinky.
Bit of a late on that curve, I suppose.
Yeah,
But
maybe we just came too late to the
about the TikTok party.
yeah. Remember Vine?
Sorry, isn't it just TikTok?
What?
I don't remember Vine. I remember TikTok. There's nothing before Vine.
Well, no,
TikTok, sorry.
it was Vine, and then Vine shut down, and then all the Viners like Jake Paul came to YouTube,
Yeah.
and then Musically got made,
Yeah.
and the numbers started to dip for Musically, and then some Chinese company was like, "Hey, we'll buy ya," and then they rebranded it to TikTok.
And they did exactly that. They TikToked.
They ticked and talked and whipped out the cocks.
Was it this very interesting? It's very interesting aesthetics, and like a new what's it called, culture. It gave maybe not TikTok, but like a whole lot of like a wave of new stuff like that gave way to a new style visual style for one thing is really, you know, e-boys and e-girls, which are not
There's
necessarily.
There's a lot of e-boys on there.
Yeah,
And e-girls.
and not necessarily a new style per se. This is probably something that's very Japanese that's coming across. But when it comes to that kind of thing, it also comes across as like there's a visual style there as well, but it also comes with this like emasculation, but also somewhat of a defeminization as well, as it comes like to like it comes like closer and closer together. Because there's like there's a feministic boy aesthetic, and then there's a more like tomboyish girl aesthetic that comes across. So it's like it's kind of converging.
It's blurring the lines between man and woman.
Which isn't new per se, because you have like transgenderism, transvestites, what's sort of like, you know, the whole,
isn't it?
The whole range, the whole array.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I think it's playing its own little part, but with that is also this, also the sound styles as well, with a very very big emphasis on rap, whether it be mainstream rap groups or just rap covers.
Well, that's because you can use the music fucking thing, can't you?
Yeah, you can use the music functionality where you can. Some people.
And because rap is the most popular genre at the moment, more than likely a lot of people will use rap as their music.
But then there's nightcore rap that comes into it, because when e-girls do covers of rap.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it just becomes this kind of, because there's the limitations of how many licenses you can have in music.
Yeah.
It has this. It becomes this. What's it called? Like an inbreeding system where it just the same content recycling, but then recovered to create something new. So it creates this interesting little inbred like microcosm of just interesting music.
The one thing that I do like about TikTok is it's like it gives the opportunity for some artists to blow up.
Yeah.
And, like actually make it full time, like music their full time career.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, Lil Nas X blew up because of TikTok.
Yeah.
And like he's in a pretty good position now.
Yeah.
Like you'd be pretty happy for him if you weren't like a fucking shitty person.
We're slowly approaching that level of exactly formulating exactly what we need from a online service or like a social media. We want short content that we can engage in for a few seconds and then skip. And then it's like it's not annoying. Maybe there's not enough ads in the way, because obviously the music industry is probably already benefiting from just the videos they're already seeing, because it's already.
I'd say so, probably.
Yeah, so there's just watching the content that does exist is already in itself an ad.
Does clips from TikTok count as stream revenue though?
I have a feeling it does, because they're covers or they are songs or covers of songs that are licensed.
Yeah.
So when that happens, it's like there's some money is given to the creator.
I wonder if that counts as like if that affects the like global charts and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
oh, I got 10 mil, but then it's only 10 seconds or like a couple seconds. So does that mean it only counts as 10 seconds? So someone needs to play a 10-second clip, what, 60 times?
It's probably a very very elegant solution, or very 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 complex solution that the Chinese lawyers have come up with whatever TikTok does. But like it creates this very interesting. It's getting close to that point where we can just have a quick dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Which means that it's gonna make the other things more obsolete. But like Facebook becomes a business service as opposed to a content stream, whereas things move to TikTok, are more accessible. Just flip.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same dopamine hit Tinder would give, but just for funny YouTube clips. Big funny.
Big funny.
Yeah.
The biggest and the funniest.
The biggest and the funniest. There's only that style.
Yeah.
We might make a break because I really got to piss.
I really got to shit.
No worries.
Or
we
could just wrap up the podcast now.
Could wrap up the podcast now. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about?
I think so. I think we're stuck in our houses. We can't do anything.
There's a virus.
There's no pasta for sale at the grocery store, so I can't make fucking.
We could get political. Pasta. That's kind of boring. We already kind of did by talking about licensing and TikTok for all things.
Yeah, not to get political.
Not to get political, but
what the fuck is a female?
What the fuck is Bobby?
Bobby?
Bobby, I'm a TikTok e-boy.
I'm a TikTok e-boy.
I love TikTok, Bobby.
Alright, well, that's the end of the podcast.
This is the end of the Castpod.
The Castpod podcast.
Podcast.
Remember to like or whatever.
I don't know. Welcome to low effort
Low effort content.
with myself, Austin,
And me.
and him, Lucas.
Luca.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas.
You get Lucas.
Yeah.
All right. That was sick.